Namaskar. I am very happy. Actually, hey world people, most of you are enjoying my outgoing all videos. And yesterday night, some of the honorable audiences actually asked me about my encyclopedia book. And they asked me whether this encyclopedia book has been written only for the students of Northeast. Actually, not, sir. These encyclopedia books, actually, I wrote for the students of the world. Actually, this is the first encyclopedia in science and technology, actually, particularly from Northeast region of India. It is Northeast region of India, it is the first encyclopedia in science and technology. But I am not writing not only for the students of Northeast India, for India and overall all the world. And I have written these books basically for the students of medical, veterinary, agriculture, biological science and research. And this book has got a multifaceted characteristic. And this book actually, previously I told you, it took 17 years. Actually, why it took 17 years? Actually, I was a teacher of Cotton University. Previously, it was Cotton College, and now it is Cotton University. And in our university college, we have to teach to the students from high secondary to doctorate degree level. In high secondary, both day shift and night shift. In degree, first year, second year, third year, both pass and major. And MSc, both previous final year with dissertation. And in PhD, we have to give guidance to some PhD scholars. So we are very busy since morning up to say 6 o'clock. So in between these two classes, actually I wrote these books. In between the two classes, when I got rest, then I wrote these books. Then I went to library, our Cotton library, and thought and my own experience, teaching experience, research experience, I wrote these books. So these books is very dear to me, and it took 17 years. And these books actually in 2019, I sent to Tokyo, I sent to Oxford Book Company. And after 2 years, they through the expert committee, they through proper analysis, for proper observation, actually they asked me, the Professor Dutta, we are congratulating you. And this book is a very multifaceted book. It is equally beneficial for the students of medical, veterinary, agriculture, biological and research. So would you like to allow us to give the name encyclopedia before the name of the books? Then I thought that, I know the depth of that book. Then I thought that, and told them, hey, honorable sir, give me some time. Let me to think about this matter, because it is a Rajothi. Encyclopedia term is Rajothi. So let me to think. And after 15 days, after a fortnight, I sent my answer that, okay, I know the depth. It is equivalent to encyclopedia, but if you are wishing to give the name encyclopedia before the name of the books, then I agreed. Okay, sir. You give the name encyclopedia before the name of the book. And this book actually it is of 1260 pages and 496 diagrams, calculations, histogram, pie diagram, graph, and chart lots. So actually, I know. So then I actually, basically, the cost of this book was, they fixed 10,000 rupees, per copy 2,500. Then I requested them whether you will give me the royalty or not. They told me, sir, excuse me, generally in encyclopedia book we never give the royalty. Then I thought that why you should not give the royalty? Then he told me it is a praiseworthy work for you. So that is why we generally never give royalty to encyclopedia. So expert of the Oxford Book Company told me. Then I thought that I gladly accepted because I am writing the books for the benefit of the students, but not for money. But anyway, actually I should get some amount because it took 17 years. With my ill health, basically I told you now previously, I was a very sick person. I fought with my life. So with my disease condition, I wrote these books. And also on the other hand, I am giving guidance to the PhD scholars and delivering my students from high secondary to MSc level. So anyway, I am very happy because students will be benefited. Actually, I want to see the smiling faces of the young generation. But you are very much inquisitive. Later on, I will tell you volume by volume, chapter by chapters, what you actually students we are getting. But anyway, in nutshell, I am going to tell you. Actually, 4 volumes. That is the Encyclopedia of Developing Systems and Embryogenesis. Developing systems mean all organ and organ system inside the body of an embryo. Actually, how develop. And what's embryogenesis? How genetic role, how genes actually help to develop and to continue the life cycle of the cells. And in this case, DNA, I told you DNA is the main actual genetic constituent. It is present in the actually chromosome. Actually, chromosome present in the nucleus and which forms a part of the gene. It furnishes the mechanism of inheritance of acquired character on an account of replication, and also it is responsible for protein synthesis. And you know, protein actually is the important constituents of our body. Our whole body, muscle to organ and organ system, liver, pancreas, lungs, gallbladder, stomach, reproductive system, all systems actually consisting of actually protein. Now what we eat, it is a complex protein. And after digestion by the enzymes in the digestive system, it is converted into simple protein, into amino acid. And amino acid, it is the different types of amino acid. That is this amino acid, actually different types. Again, after that, through the cellular organelles, reactions, cytoplasmic interactions, cytogenetical interactions, gene interaction, we under this condition, actually this cellular organ with the help of cellular organelles, actually the organ systems actually getting the food, getting the energy, and with the help of it they are maintaining their own function. But it's a coordinated system. All the systems, heart, lungs, reproductive system, digestive system, all are interconnected. If one system is damaged, the other system will get disturbed. Then what does it mean? Actually, you see that the genes, actually you will find the messenger RNA, ribosomal RNA, transporter RNA, and all you will find in the cytoplasm. And messenger RNA carry the genetic message from the actually nucleus. What message to be transmitted from the nucleus to the cytoplasm? And this genetic message by the messenger RNA from the nucleus, basically from the DNA, actually, and what message? This is for the formation of a heart seed, for the formation of lungs seed, or for the proper functioning of the metabolic activities of the heart cell. And all these are the information, and genetic information, that is the genetic information, and this is the information flow. These are all information flow. They will carry the information in the form of impulse, just like a gentle breeze flowing in the paddy field. on that impulse to be carried from nucleus to cytoplasm, and what type of protein to be utilized for the formation of heart, or what type of actually, say I am going to say, actually as for example, say I am going to tell you, say a particular organ has got particular number of cells, and a particular organ has a definite position in a body, in the body, and who will determine? Particular position and total number of the cells must be fixed. Who determines? So DNA. So it is DNA is nothing but the God. God. And he will determine. God means what is God? No need to one oxygen. Because you know DNA no need to one oxygen. I told you in last class. So that is why DNA is called God. So all these characteristics, actually particular type of organ has a particular type of number of cells. But if the number below or above the constant number now, that lot of disease will come, or malignancy will come, maybe cancer may happen to occur. No, whatever. Actually, for the normal hereditary function or for normal protein synthesis, actually in a genetical code, you will find that 3 types of genes: primary sets of genes, secondary sets of genes, tertiary sets of genes. And these sets of genes for one character, for a particular character, one set of genes, that is primary sets of genes, has got a direct relationship with the secondary sets of genes, and secondary sets of genes has got a direct relationship with tertiary sets of genes. Primary sets of genes create an environment for the expression of secondary sets of genes, and secondary sets of genes create an environment for the expression of tertiary sets of genes for a particular character. But thing is that this is a normal, actually, environment, genetical environment, and normal, that is called normal genetical environment, and this is actually normal function will be coordinated. But if primary sets of genes will not be able to create a good environment for the expression of secondary sets of genes, then secondary sets of genes will not be able to actually create a good environment for the expression of tertiary sets of genes. Then deformed body will be formed, and lot of anabolics. So this is a lot of actually interesting topics I will explain chapter by chapter in front of you in near future. Now this book, actually, I came to know available in YouTube. Many wise, knowledgeable scholar knows about my book. Actually, it's the first encyclopedia in Northeast, basically in science and technology. And I request them to go through this book, and you consult with the Oxford Book Company. And I request the student community, medical, veterinary, agriculture, biological science research, if you want this book, though you write to Oxford Book Company, but I have no benefit. But you will be much more benefited, and you will be available in your net. I say internet. Actually, I will say you a different, actually interesting topic. So near future. Actually, why I am going to tell you, last night some of the audiences told me about this encyclopedia. And the name encyclopedia not given by myself, but they actually Oxford company give the name encyclopedia to me. So thank you very much. And if anything wrong, so excuse me for that.